Frontend mentor series, and today's project is a big project compared to all the 4 days. And as we are telling you since day one, you all have to do all the 5 projects, upload it, share the GitHub link. This is a Google form, as you all can see the screen now. So simple, fill these small things, and in the last, just paste the GitHub link. A single GitHub link for all the 5 projects. In case anyone have any doubt uploading the link, uploading the project to GitHub, and they have prepared it, please come back to us. We will check the project, and even also we will issue a certificate. So today, as we are running short of time, yesterday also the time was 1 hours and 20 minutes. So this is also a big project, and this project is article preview component. As I've already selected this, and let's see. I'm waiting for some more to join. So let's start, and I will try to finish it as soon as possible. Today we will be only doing code and code and code. Nothing discussion in between, because this is a big project. Also, I would like to tell you that it will have some of the JavaScript also, but we will not be doing that part. This, the click version comes after JavaScript, but we will not be doing this. Hi all, welcome. Please join fast. We are running short of time. Hi all, good afternoon. Today is the last day of the 5 days Frontend Mentor Challenge, and we all will be doing good since all the days. This series has been appreciated and liked by most of the peoples. So let's start now. So this is a project we have picked today for today. The article preview component. This is the desktop view. This will come after adding JavaScript. This thing, and this is the mobile view. So let's go it. Download the files. So this is a project. So simply let's set the things accordingly here only. Okay. Wait a minute. Let me open the VS Code once again. So this is a project article preview component. What we will be doing today, and this is the index file. Let me open it. Open with live server. This is the live server. As you all know, they give us nothing. Everything we have to do it. So where is the Google Chrome? So this is a project. This is the Google form. Again, I am telling you for all the new joinees. Afternoon, Mahesh. Afternoon. Hope you will be liking the series. So here you all have to paste the GitHub link in the Google form. So let's start now. So let's align the things accordingly as per our comfort. Okay, increasing the font size, because some or many of you will be viewing in mobile, so it will help you to be compatible. So here let me check out quickly what you have given. Hi Aditya, hope you are doing well. This is the main view, desktop view, and this is a mobile view. So let me understand quickly. As you all can see, this is basic. This is a simple container. This left side is the image, right side is the h3 header tag, paragraph tag, and these all the name of the author, date has been given to us, and much of styling is required, as I can see in both the mobile view and the desktop view. So let's start quickly. Moving on to index, let's create style.css, and moving on to index.html. Let's see what they have given. Okay. Nothing is required left. Let's simply link CSS as what we do the first thing. So now moving on to the next part, let's have a div.container, and inside that div, let's have a div got left, and div dot right, and inside that right everything it will be there. So inside that right, let's have a h3, and inside this h3 we have this, so it is there, and inside this h3, after this h3, wait a second. So use alt arrow to move things in a proper way. Okay, fine. So after this h3, let's have a paragraph tag, and in this paragraph tag, move the entire content from here to here. As moving the things using alt arrow will align the things in a perfect way, as you all can see. So after this paragraph, let's have a div of class author. Inside this author, we have a class of info of the author. And inside this info, we will have an image tag, avatar Michelle, and let's have the alt is Michelle, MICHLLE, and let's have a class avatar. Save it. The image has appeared now. Now moving on to next. So avatar.img, in order to identify that we have given this for image. Okay. So let's have another class. After this div, which div image.src, we have given image.src, image is a class avatar, fine, okay, great. We have given a class info this div, okay. This div is for author, okay. So for let's have a preview with the image. Okay, so going back to index. So after this div, some changes need to be done. 1 second. Let's align thing properly. So let's have another class here, which is name dash date. As you all can see, there is a name and there is a date. So let's have a class with the class name is name and date, and inside this name and date, let me see the image once again. And as you all can see, name has a different style and date has a different style, and both have a different color. So we have to what to do. Let's use span here and align, and we will assign a class again to span. The name of the class will be name, and we will use the name. 1 second. Okay, we will use the name here. So the name is here, and another we will use another span of the class as date. Another span of class as date, and we will mention the date. Save it. So let me check the divs. The div with the name class, div with the class name as name date will contain the name and the date. Okay, fine. Now let's have another div. 1 sec. This div is for info. Okay. And after this info div, let's move on to create another class. As I have told you, 1 second. We'll tell you what we will be doing. See this box. This is a hidden box. Let's give a class, and this Facebook, Twitter images needs to be attached. So after this, let's have a div dot share share box hidden, and share box hidden. Okay, fine. Use underscore, and let's give some ID also here. Share underscore box. Okay. So inside this, let's have a span. The name of the span will be share, and after that, let's have image src, where we will be icon Facebook, alt Facebook. Let's copy it. So we need to change the image. Facebook, Twitter, and here rest. Okay, so wait a second. Again, after this, where is the div? This is the div, and after this div, let's again have a image src, where I can share icon share. Where is that? I can share svg, and alt we will have share. Let's have a class also. The class name will be share underscore image. So we have given two space. Let's remove it. Keep on saving the things, and let's have one ID also. Share underscore image. So let me check the code once again, that we have assigned things in a correct way or not. So image is I can share alt share class share image. Fine. So here, where is the div? So this is the div of the author. One sec. After, okay, fine. This is not required. Save it. So we are done with the HTML part. Fine. So moving on to CSS part. Let me the basic styling as written. This will be as you all can see the image in the left. We will add with the help of background image. And wait a second. Okay. So this is the name, date, exiting, share. Okay, this is the icon. Fine. So let's check out the style guide. What kind of style they have given. So the background color. Okay, okay. Font size 13 px. Font family is Manrope. Also, they have given font awesome. Fine. So quickly, let us download first the font Manrope. Of width 500 and 700. Okay, okay. Wait a second. Look, there's some issue with the Chrome. Wait a minute. Okay, fine. So what is the font name? Control V. Font weight 500, 700. Second 500, 500, 500, 500. 700. Okay. Select all. Control C and Control V. It will automatically pick the font wherever we will give it. So 1 second, let me go live again because Control C. Okay. Now things are going perfectly. Okay, perfect. So now let's move to styling quickly. box sizing, border box, margin 0, padding 0. As you all can see, the entire content will move to left. See, okay. So now moving to body. Let's have font family. The name of the font, Control C. Always use comma to space the fonts, and a fallback font is also have to there in case if the allotted font will not work. So let's have a background color. As you all can see, they have given us a background color also, which is, I can see, the light grayish blue. As I have told you earlier also, developers use HSL. Sorry. This happens while using the shortcuts. I have selected background color. They have picked border color. So background color, Control V, save it. So the color has changed. We need to remove it. That's why I am wondering that why the background is not coming. Okay, fine. So save it. Moving on to the next line. Font size. Let's have font size of 15px. Display always for this function has to be grid only. Items needs to be placed. Place item its center. Place item center and minimum height. Let's have 100 vertical height. Save it. So what has happened? Things have aligned in center. It's as simple as this. So now moving on to the next part where we will we will be now picking the class names what we have given starting from the first. So let's pick it out. The container dot container display grid, and two columns have to be there. So let's have grid template column of 20px and 450px, and grid template row 300px. Save it. So the right part, all the thing have aligned to right. As you all can see, nothing is in the left. Only image we will assign in some couple of seconds. So after this container, let's move to left, which is the class we have already assigned. Dot left, they have given a background image and drawers. So what is image? draws.jpg. So it's there. So as you all can see, it is not fixed. We have to background repeat. It's no repeat. Save it. Background size is cover. So now the picture is perfect. Background position, it's center, and let's have some border from top and border from bottom also. So border top radius, 1 second, software will not work. 1 second. Border top, no, border top left radius. 1 second. Border top left radius, yes, now it's coming. It's 15 px, and border bottom left radius again will have 15 px. Save it. Now things are coming into shape, but still we have way ahead. 1 second. Okay, fine. So now moving on to the right part. Let's have a padding. Let's have a padding of 0 and 2.5 rem. And 1 second. Okay, fine. So padding 0 and 2.5 rem. Save it. Okay, yeah. 1 second. Control A. Okay. So padding is there. Let's have a background color. It's white only. Fine. Again, this will have border top right radius. Border top right radius. Border top right radius. Let's have again the same 15 px, and no, this has to be left. And border bottom right radius. Border bottom right radius will again have 15 px. So saving it. One second. So now moving on to another class as dot right, and the header what we have taken as h3, and inside let's have font weight of 500 and color. Here the color they have given. Let me check what was that. 30, 30, 35, 35. Okay. Control C. So they have given the color of h3. So it has come, and after this h3, let's have a margin 2.5 rem 0 1 rem 0. As you all can see, top left, top right, bottom left. So now these h3 are into picture. Now the image has to be fit so that it will not go out of the box. So now let's do some styling in paragraph. Font weight again 500. Color again the same, and margin bottom is 1 rem, and font size 0.8 rem. Okay, so now moving on to the next class, which is the author, which is the main class, where we have to do so much. Where is the author? Where is the author? Here is the author. Display flex, and let's have justify content is space between line item center, and the position. One second. Oh, position is relative. Okay, fine. So as you all can see, the name and date things are coming into picture now. One second, one second. Rolex. So alignment has to be proper, else sometime it will give error also. Now let's assign some styling to the image of the lady. So we have already given a class. Where is the class? Hmm, 1 second. Class info author img. Okay, fine. 1 second. Okay, 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 okay. Image src alt. 1 second. 1 second. We need to introduce a new class here. So fine. Why I've changed? Because this belongs to this. Means the class author img is inside the class author. In order to link them properly, so let's first of all save it, then move to style.css dot author img. So let's have a border radius. Border radius of 50% and width in width 50 px. So the image is now in perfect direction. Let me have a view also. See, the image is perfect. Now we have to change the styling to name, date, and the arrow mark. So moving back to style. So let's have a class as info. Where is info? Info. Here is info. 1 second. Displays flex and justify content is center. And let's have align item also center. Save it. So it have come. Now separately we have to do scaling for the name, date. Once again, let's copy this class. Control C. Here also displays flex, and the direction of flex will be column. flex direction column, flex direction column. Okay, fine. And margin left will be 5 px. Okay. Now moving on to dot name date space dot. We have given a class as name for span. Let's copy it. Space dot name. Let's have a font size here. Font size of 0.8 rem. Save it. Okay, fine. The date has also been in line now. Now, wait a second. Dot name date space. Again, a special class has been given to date space dot date. Font size. Let's have a font size here. 0.7 rem, and font weight it's 500, and there is a special color. So as you all can see, things are coming into place now. 35%. Now let's move on to the another class. Where we have given the class one second. This is the class dot share image. Let's do it now. Then we will move to Facebook, Twitter, and the Pinterest. Dot share image. Let's have a background color of the share image. They have given a separate color for this. Oh shit! Let's wait for a second to open the slide guide, which is the color of the image. This is Control C. See, this has changed now. Let's have a border radius of 50%. Width will again be 30 px. Padding is 5 px, and cursor has to be pointer. So let me check it out. See, The cursor is changing now as soon as we move the cursor to the arrow. So again, moving on to the next class. Which one is left now? This one. Let's have width 220 px, height 50 px, and there is a background color. There is different background colors here for this. Let's copy this. Border radius has to be there, and px. Display flex. Justify content. Center. One second. One second. One second. Yeah, justify content center. Align item. Also center. Color has to be white. We need to place this. So let's have position relative left 250 px, and let's have the from not right, from bottom 60 px. So as you all can see, it's there, but not to worry. We will now move this to here. 1 minute. So again, we have to do some styling in this also. This only. Share box done. So let's have margin right 0.8 rem. See. Okay. Before here in this 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. Now we will move this the share bar inside the image. Oh, inside the right part. One second. Dot share box done before. Fine. Let's have it as 0. Height also as 0. Border style as solid. One second. One second. Solid LIB. And let's have some border width also here. This. One second. Border width 10 px, 10 px 0, and again 10 px. So one second. Okay, yeah, fine. It is coming to shape. Some more classes and it will come accordingly. So the border color, there is separate color. One second. Transparent, transparent, and again transparent. Okay. So now moving on to content. Position has to be absolute. From right and top. Why it is not coming here? Top 50 px. Save it. As I've told you in the beginning also, so many styles is there in this project. So don't worry, we will only be doing coding and coding and coding. It will be a boring session, but you have to be bear with me. Now let's check it out. Width 0, height 0. Okay, border style is solid. Fine. And border width 10, 10, 0. 10. One second. There I have given 0. 10, 10, 0, 10 px. Okay, border color is again HSL. Fine. Transparent. Content is this. Position has to be absolute. From right 108 px and top 50 px. Okay. So let's move on to span now. Dot share box hidden span. One second, a space has to be placed here. So here, let's have a font size of 0.8 rem and font weight 500. Letter spacing, letter spacing has to be there. of 5 px, and the color has to be chisel. Again, they have given a different color. 1 second. Where is the color? This one is the color. One second. Font size 0.8 rem, font weight 500, yes. Letter space 500 color. That's why this H has not been copied. So yes. So again, got it done. Display is none. Save it. 1 second. 1 second. So as you all can see, saving again. As you all can see, the desktop is completed. This thing will be controlled by JavaScript, as we are not doing a JavaScript project. So I will not be doing this here. As you all can see, this thing will be controlled by JavaScript. This, as soon as we click on this button, this pop-up window will come. So now let's do the mobile view. So let me adjust the screen to mobile view, and okay, fine. So here also in mobile view, so much of coding is there. So let's start at direct media screen, and max width, and 68 px. 1 second. At media screen, max width 768 px, fine. So let's start with the body then. Width 80%, and margin is 0 and auto. So moving on to the next, let's have container. Border bottom right radius. Border, no, not this one. content grid template has to be column of 1 fr, and the grid template row has to be of 400 px, and here we will have dot left. And for dot left, one second, dot left border bottom right radius has to be 15 px. Border bottom, no, let's delete it. Border bottom right radius 15 px, and border bottom left radius unset. So as you all can see, things are coming into shape. Some more styling is required. Dot left dot container, okay. We need to style right also. Dot right border bottom right radius unset, and border bottom left radius 15 px. Okay, fine. So moving on to author, let's have a margin bottom of 1 rem. Author, this is the author, this one. Now dot share image z index has to be 5, and again dot share box done, the width has to be 438 px. In order to fix this properly, we cannot go with round values. Height is 80 px, and there is a background color which is different. SL and border radius also is there. Border radius 0 px and 10 px. Save it. As you all can see, the size of the image has increased as what is required. See, now the content, this h3 and p tag has to be aligned. That we will do. Width 438, height is background color is this, border is 0, fine. So one second, this is not completed, some more has to be there. So display has to be flex, and justify content has to be flex start. Align item has to be center. Color byte. Position will be absolute. So here left left will be minus 30 px, and bottom will be minus 15p. One second px. So it's almost done. A little bit more is required. But hidden display has to be none. Display none, yes. And dot share box hidden before. Again display has to be none. Dot share box hidden span. The margin left has to be 2 rem. 1 second, I need to check one thing. So we are done with this project. 1 second. See, it is looking perfectly fine. So this is a desktop view and this is a mobile view. So you all have to do these 5 projects, submit it using the form, and that's all for the series. Hope you all have liked it, enjoyed it, and will do it and share the GitHub link for the certificate. Thanks all for the day. We will come back soon with the advanced series soon. Thanks a lot.